What's up, guys? Here's another episode of Cthulhu Saves the World, and I really slurred that opening. And that's a dog barking in the background. Ignore him. He's not the smartest. Okay, anyway, so we found ourselves in the Ghost Forest, I think, and apparently it's full of cultists, and not the good kind. Yeah. So, hey, Yumi's like, oh, Cthulhu, your follower's kind of weird, and he's like, you're selling me! Yeah, I don't know if they're poking fun at the cult of Cthulhu. I don't know how ironic the actual real-life cult of Cthulhu is, you know? Always imagine it's kind of like the flying spaghetti monster kind of thing. Anyway, I hate this area. Yeah, this is my least favorite area in the entire game. So, in honor of that, I have decided to start editing these videos more. So, I guess it's, you know, hooray for post-commentary! Oh man, I do not like the area, I don't like the enemies, you know, you got this, especially Mist Wolves, Mist Snakes, probably my least favorite, because I think one of them has really high health, the other one has really high attack, and you end up with swarms of like 5 of them, you know. And we've got a new weapon for Yumi. This one's pretty interesting. It's actually a regular attack, but it does group attack, so it'll target all of them in one area, so it's pretty good. For this area, I guess, because there is lots of groups of enemies, but Yumi's better off using her magic anyway, so yeah. But, yeah, so I will be cutting out the fight. Essentially what we're gonna do, if I see a new enemy, I'll show it, like a full fight like this. So we got 2 new enemies here. We got the pack of rodents. I don't know what's called out of my head. And we got, those specters. Yeah, we got, like, I call them the Chipotles, honestly, because that's what I do not read. No. See, what are they? Mist Snake, and Mist Snake. You see Yumi's gonna do a group attack. But instead, let's, you know, use Potion October, or no, it's October. I made October. Yeah. Yeah, but she got knocked out anyway. You just into these swarms. Oh man. Yeah, maybe if I pay more attention during fights, but just they're so common. You know, like Zubats and Rock Tunnel common that you just don't, you mentally cannot keep track of what you're doing. Okay, so we have some cultists. Luckily, these guys are probably the easiest ones to kill in the whole area. They always come in groups, and then you just use a bunch of just group attacks, and yeah, that's why I just don't like October. She's so slow compared to the rest of the party, so it's like you get 3 hits off, wait for October to get that combo kill with Quake at the end of the turn, and then it's just like, oh, October got killed because they all decided to target her instead. You know, even though I really think Cthulhu should probably pull the most aggro, but, you know, it's... And that's a jet flying over. You got a blue unicorn. Yeah. To let it roll over, yeah. Okay, so yeah, October, not my favorite. She's decent, just not good enough. Yeah. The next party member getting though is one of my favorites. I'll probably actually argue is my favorite besides Cthulhu, because Cthulhu is my favorite in this game. But he's protagonist, so it doesn't count apparently. Yeah. I don't know. I always liked protagonist best. You know, like favorite Harry Potter character, Harry Potter. Favorite Legend of Korra character, Korra. You know, just. That's what the show is about, you know. They are I don't know. That's when you always know you failed as a storyteller if your protagonist is the least likable character. Yeah. That's only if, you know, your group of characters are more likable in terms of more endearing, but your protagonist in comparison is the least likable but still likable on his or her own merits. I guess you make that argument for Harry Potter really, because he is kind of, I don't know, I don't want to say I guess he's kind of the most boring character. I just find, I don't know, I find his whole attitude towards things more interesting. But, you know, yeah. Favorite Firefly character, Wash, but so is everybody else's. So, yeah. Yeah, we all know that one part in that one movie where we all kind of cried, and Leaves on the Wind is now like a curse in the Whedonverse. You know, not like curse isn't like magic, but curse isn't like a curse word. Yeah. Somebody watching this who gets the reference is, you know, now screaming at my computer for being so rude by saying leaves on the wind. Or a leaf on the wind. So here I am, cutting the fights out, you know, and you really start... If you start seizuring, you know how common fights are in this game. So maybe, because I don't know. I don't really usually play on normal difficulty. I usually just like to fly through the gameplay on easy. I just find it kind of fun to play. So maybe I played on easy. You know, like my 5 times I played this, easy was 3 times and normal was 2. So I don't know. I just never really, yeah. I can, you know, if the amount of enemies go up per difficulty, you can only imagine what insanity is. Yeah. We got some new enemies. Oh. Actually, what I didn't mention before, the tentacles, kind of funny. It says he's still waiting for his day. You know, kind of Day of the Tentacle, that old PC game, which I do have. Haven't played it because you know, it's old. I just found it randomly cleaning the house, and then I don't have the computer that can run it because it's so old. So, yeah. And it's actually a really old Mac version too. Surprised that you had Mac PC and Mac games back then. Yeah. I'm editing this on a Mac, if you can't tell. Yes, you know, actually I'm in a Starbucks right now, and I got my fedora and I got my scarf. You know, and I'm actually have a second Mac laptop here. My little laptop, Mac Air. Yeah, Mac Air. That's what it is. It's with pages open, and I'm typing out a script. You know, that's my folly of typing. Yes, it's yeah. Show Birdman, who's the best independent filmmaker. Yeah. Birdman was okay. Yeah, it wasn't as good as expected. It's not bad. Just feel like maybe 9 Oscars might be extreme. You know, it was fun. It's a fun romp. Some parts kind of drag out. You know, like I don't know. It's Ed Norton gets some Bradley Cooper syndrome, as in Bradley Cooper in American Hustle, where like some part you really like him at first, and then it gets to the point where you're just kind of like, please stop talking. Yeah. Yeah, you know, it's, I don't know. The writing is kind of inconsistent. Because one thing's really interesting with it, you know, this is my mini Birdman review as I walk through. I'm gonna get lost. Don't worry. I'm gonna walk around in circles for a good 5 minutes. So, yeah, one thing's interesting with it is that they sound really natural when you're talking. Because if you watch any movie, like literally any movie you watch this, people don't talk like normal people, which sounds kind of weird, but understand, like, no one stumbles, no one mispronounces anything, no one repeats themselves, you know. Well, that was a cut. Actually, that was gonna be second episode, but yeah, I cut. Okay, don't worry about that. It was a weird random jump cut. We're good, fine. Yeah. But yeah, you have like Zach Galifianakis, who's probably one of his better roles he's been in. Yeah, I don't know if he's nominated for anything. I don't really pay attention to the Oscars this year, you know. Don't really have a horse in that race because dog in that fight is kind of a offensive. Yeah. You know, like the old saying, you know, I don't have a dog in that fight. Yeah. You know, really only when there's a movie like I really want to win, you know, I'll like, hey, let's watch the Oscars. But this time it's like, they're all good. Why is it Lego Movie nominated for Best Animated Feature? Which, if it was, I would care more, but it's not. So I'm like, no. Yeah. No, the big thing was Zero Dark 30, which I thought was like, you know, I didn't see. This is back like what, 2012, I think. Yeah. I didn't end up seeing the Ben Affleck movie, the one with the Argo. I didn't end up seeing Argo. I think that one that year, but I was going for Zero Dark 30 because I thought it was the best movie that came out that year because it was the best movie I saw that year, which is really good. It's not an action film like it was advertised. It's really not. It's really good. Really, probably the best female protagonist you've seen on film in, I don't know, a long time since. All 3 years, you know, or 2 and like 2 months. But yeah. Man, we're actually pretty close to the boss now. And more fights. Yep. So we got a level up here. Cthulhu level up. Anyway, so I was gonna say about going back to Birdman. So yeah, he so get Zach Efron especially, they'll mispronounce things like a normal person would. I think he was like one point he's like naming off countries, and like I think he like I think he says Saudi Arabia wrong slightly, but like it sounds like a really natural stumble because he's just rattling them off and he slips up in the last one and repeats himself. I'm like, that's what a normal person would talk like, but in movies you don't hear that at all, you know. Yeah, that was interesting. But then you have Ed Norton's character, and he was like that at the beginning of the film, but then towards the end, him and Emma Stone had this whole thing, which was okay, but he just he's got really like philosophical about everything. I'm like, well, now you're not talking like a normal person. Now you're talking about a pretentious movie character. Granted, his character is technically he's very pretentious in the film, so he's a pretentious movie character. But the film started up this illusion of these are regular people talking like regular people, and and then it just got kind of weird with him, to the point where I'm like, what's Michael Keaton doing right now? And then conversely, the film didn't they didn't really wrap up the subplots like you're supposed to. They kind of just stopped. And then Michael Keaton, then he kind of took the rest of took over the third act, which you're supposed to do, your protagonist kind of finished the film off, but it was just, the rest of the characters just kind of disappeared, I'm like, oh, we're all about Michael Keaton now, which is what I wanted, but, you kind of left everything else hanging, but not really mattered that much. Anyway, okay, Ape Princess, this is the boss of the area. Apparently she's Cthulhu's ex-girlfriend, and he's like, yeah, don't date her. We're gonna relate, am I right, guys? Okay. So let's start off by calling the Kraken. See, she has 2 Mist Wolves, which are kind of a pain in the ass. I don't think she spawns them back. They might. I'm not exactly 100% sure. Jesus. Okay. I said cheeses. Cheese. Like cheese you put in crackers. That's what, yeah. Trying to keep it PG for the kids. Watching a game about, monster that destroys the world. You talk about a rated R film. Yeah, this is for the kids. Anyway, so just a lot of health. This is probably the first boss. I mean, look at that. It's like, what, like 16,000, Yeah. So, the Mist Wolves, man, they're probably your biggest threat, really. I mean, she hits hard, but the Mist Wolves are hitting you twice at the same time, and of course they're racking it more. Because if you just have her, she'll hit one of your characters, probably take out half their health each time, so you just have Yumi heal them up. But probably the Mist Wolves, they'll be attacking 3 of your characters each turn, so Yumi's almost gone. I guess October and Sharpay are pretty good. Cthulhu lost a little bit of health, that's why I'm using Great Strike. Well, I mean, just now yawning. Okay, and there goes Yumi, there goes our healer, and October is almost gone because they always attack at her for some reason. Okay, Kraken got rid of the Mist Wolves. Let's use a potion for Cthulhu because he'll be able to tank it the most. Let's go with a multi-strike, that combo back up. Yeah. Then let's see if we can heal October. October, of course, doesn't. She gets knocked out because it's always October. When I need you the most! We're only down about a third of the way there. Oh, man. Yeah, this is my least favorite boss, the least favorite area, yeah. At least we've got a couple areas to go until my second least favorite area, but at least next time is my favorite area. Yeah. Which, consequently, is one of the shorter ones, too, so we're not like going to spend a lot of time there. Probably more of the unique areas, too. Let's go for a Flame Strike. Man, what are we doing? Let's do a Plague, the Poisoner. Yeah, see how we're doing on everyone's good on MP. See. Let's do Ulti Strike, get that combo back up. We're going to use Potion on Yumi because she's about gone. Didn't get the Plague off. Yeah. Yeah, 160%. Yeah, this is probably the boss. When I first played the game on easy, because that's what I do. Play games on easy first, and then I go back on normal, because I'm like, I want to experience the game first, and I want to see how hard it is later, let me play the game. You don't worry about dying constantly. Other than first-person shooters, I'll probably play those at normal first. Yeah, RPGs can be really hard to tell, because sometimes they're like, let's do an old 90s throwback, or RPG is going to be insanely hard, or it's like, hey, let's just babysit you the whole time. Yeah. Yeah, I can't remember what game it was. I played it recently. I actually got so bored I cranked the difficulty up. I'm like, yeah, give me a challenge. Yeah. And then, it's like me playing Dragon Age, where I do not play Dragon Age. They want me to play it, so I'm like constantly like, okay, now we're on normal, now we're on easy, now we're on, just kind of bouncing up and down the difficulty ladder, So once you do tactical view, I'm like, I ain't gonna use your tactical view. Like, I'm just gonna smash the right trigger until I kill it, Yeah. Yeah, I'm the least tactical Dragon Age player. I'm just kind of like, I play a tank, I'm just gonna kill it, Yeah. Yeah. What Dragon Age? They got rid of all the really cool kill animations. You know, they didn't put them back in 2. I'm like, okay, maybe 3, because people know we like that. And then they're like, and then 3 came out, and they're like, hey, no kill animations. I'm like, you kill upwards of 11 dragons as opposed to 1 or 2 in the first 2 games, and I don't get to jump atop the head. You know, yeah. I thought the music cut up there for a second. No, it just took so long. The music stopped and looped. See what we can. So we got. So Noble Defense is pretty cool. You know, makes this sharp ace more likely to get hit. She's only just barely below. You know, kind of looking through the Unity attacks, because the Unite attacks use most MP. They're probably your best damaging ones. You know. Let's see. Yeah. Gotta stop losing that multiplier. It's really supposed to just keep building up, use the death blow, take her out. So let's see who's low on health. Yeah, green, we can't tell by this point, that's low on health. Oh man, she's almost a double strength, means she's gonna start one-shotting us soon. Yeah, so it's right, she does not bring Bristles back, unlike the last boss who brought the fat zombies back, you know. Okay, there's another, yeah. Okay. I don't know. Okay, oh, we got a times 12 combo. That's getting up there. Okay, so she uses about 200 health per turn because of poison and the Kraken, but that's really not enough. Oh, she's only at 13. Yeah, they're only at 13,500 health. Yeah. Okay, so about less than a quarter way down. Oh man. Times 19 combo, times 20, times 23, and we did Death Blow, and that did pretty good. Let's see, where's she at now? Have to be getting close, right? The timer down at the bottom says we has, timer down at the bottom of the video on YouTube says we have less than 2 minutes before we beat her. Just stop talking so fast and maybe enunciate all of my words. She wanted 2,000. Only took 1,000 of her health, seriously. Man. Yeah, I forgot Yumi's heal doesn't heal faint if they use potions. Luckily, we got plenty of potions. There's potions out the wazoo. Potions out the wazoo. Yeah. Repeat myself. Okay, we're still losing 200. Still not good enough. Let's use a Drain Strike. No, we're just gonna, yeah, just keep hitting. Okay, let's see if we can bring October back for how long that'll last. Yeah. Yumi yourself's at pretty low health. Probably should have, I don't know. Ice Strike, Flame Strike. Okay, Cthulhu's almost gone, but okay, and we took her out. Yeah. Okay, in October, we got a level up there. We got a Fireball. We can upgrade our Fireball. We either hit all enemies or one group. Let's do one enemy, all enemies, because that'll be better than Snowstorm. Because I don't want to use Quake too much anymore. So, let's see. Let's get out of the forest. Yumi's still mad because we met Cthulhu's ex-girlfriend. And maybe next time we'll see what we have to do. Next time. Yeah, let's just save the game. Log out. See you guys next time on Cthulhu Saves the World.